The USS Langley, CV-1, is remembered as America's first aircraft carrier, a humble collier reborn with a flat deck that quietly ushered in the new age of naval aviation. She became the floating laboratory where the future of war at sea was tested and proven. But long before the flight deck and the roar of engines, she was something far more ordinary. She began life as USS Jupiter, AC-3, a hard-working coal carrier, gray, unglamorous workhorses built to feed the Navy's hungry fleet of coal-burning battleships and cruisers. Essential, forgettable. And she was not alone, as she was the third ship of a class of four near-identical colliers of the Proteus class. The Proteus class was a group of four ships ordered by the American Navy as colliers. Colliers are ships designed to transport coal, which in the era of coal-powered ships was obviously rather important. These were fairly large ships, at 542 feet in length, which by comparison is two-thirds of the size of the World War II German battleship Bismarck, or 80% of the length of the American World War II battleship South Dakota. They were manned by an average of 240 sailors. The design was somewhat unusual owing to the metal framework superstructure running the entire middle of the ship, which was designed to enable the cargo to be more quickly loaded or unloaded. Large holds ran the length of the ship and were secured by simple canvas covers. These sister ships sailed the same routes, carried the same burdens, and shared the same sturdy design. One of them would etch its name into history. The other would simply become a maritime legendary mystery forever connected to the Bermuda Triangle. That ship was the USS Cyclops, AC-4. In March 1918, as World War I neared its bloody end, Cyclops left Barbados heavy with manganese ore and more than 300 souls aboard. Her course was set for Baltimore. She was never seen again. No distress signal, no wreckage ever positively identified, no survivors. To this day, it remains the single largest non-combat loss of life in U.S. Navy history, a ghost ship swallowed by the sea without a whisper. Over the decades, her disappearance became forever entwined with the dark legend of the Bermuda Triangle, that mysterious stretch of ocean where ships and planes have allegedly vanished without explanation. Some point to overloading and structural failure. Others speak of sudden, violent storms. A few whisper far stranger things. Yet the truth remains hauntingly simple. We still do not know. Imagine it. Two ships, same class, same era, same unforgiving ocean. One transforms into a pioneer that trained generations of naval aviators and proved carriers could strike from beyond the horizon. The other simply ceases to exist. A course plotted for home followed by perfect, impenetrable silence. USS Langley would eventually meet her own fate in 1942, sunk during the desperate fighting in the Pacific, but her spirit lived on. In every carrier that followed, in every mission that shaped the modern Navy. USS Cyclops, however, was never found. No confirmed wreck, no final words, just an empty stretch of sea, and a mystery that has endured for more than a century. Some stories end in glory, others simply disappear. Thanks for watching, and if you would like to support the channel, please see the info box. Every bit helps us bring this content to you. Have a great day.